Have you ever felt like life would be perfect if you had more power, wealth, or status? What if the key to happiness isn't in what you don't have, but in truly appreciating what you do? Let me tell you a story that might just change the way you see your life forever. Long ago, a humble stonecutter lived in Persia. He worked tirelessly every day, chiseling away at large rocks to create magnificent works. Despite his skill, he often felt discontent with his life, yearning for greater power and respect. One day, as the stonecutter was working, he saw a wealthy merchant passing by. The merchant was adorned in fine silk, and a procession of servants followed him. The stonecutter thought, how powerful and respected he must be. I wish I could be like him. To his surprise, a voice boomed from the sky, "Your wish is granted." Instantly, the stonecutter became a wealthy merchant, surrounded by servants and fine possessions. At first, he was overjoyed, but soon he noticed that the sun's relentless heat affected everyone, even him. He thought, "The sun is mightier than I. I wish to be the sun." Again, the voice granted his wish. The stonecutter became the blazing sun, shining brightly over all. Yet he found that clouds could block his light and obscure his power. Frustrated, he wished to become a cloud. As a mighty cloud, he caused rain to pour and rivers to swell. He thought he had finally achieved true power. Then he saw that the mighty wind could scatter him across the sky. He wished to be the wind. Now as the wind he howled across the land, bending trees and toppling buildings. But when he tried to move a great mountain, he could not. The mountain stood immovable, and the stonecutter realized that it was the most powerful force of all. He wished to become a mountain. As a mountain, he stood tall and proud, thinking he had achieved ultimate power. But one day he felt a sharp pain. Looking down, he saw a small man chiseling away at his base. It was a stonecutter, as he once had been. At that moment, he realized that true power was not in wealth, the elements, or might. It was in perseverance, humility, and mastering one's own craft. With this newfound understanding, he wished to return to his old life as a stonecutter. The voice granted his wish one last time, and he returned to his work, but this time with contentment and purpose in his heart. This story teaches us that true power and fulfillment often come not from external circumstances, but from embracing our own strengths and finding meaning in what we do. True power and contentment do not come from seeking external status, wealth, or control over others, but from embracing one's unique role and mastering one's own craft. Chasing what others have may lead to dissatisfaction, while inner fulfillment comes from recognizing and valuing what you already possess.